Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and you're watching SoCal Disney Dad, and today we are at Disney California Adventure and it is a rainy day. Brief check-in from the future. Good news is it's not raining anymore. We just reached 2,000 subscribers and gave away an awesome Loungefly backpack. Congrats again to Stacy Levis. We are working now towards 3,000 subscribers and we want to figure out an item to get that would be interesting to you guys. So I'm going to post 3 pictures of an R2-D2, like an upcycled R2-D2, a R2-D2 popcorn bowl, or a BB-8 remote control item. Now, all of these are between $75 and $100, so they're not things that you would easily get here in the park. Let us know down in the comments which of those 3 items you want us to get for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway, and let's get on with our day. Just got here at Disneyland and it's a little rainy, but it's not raining like right here. We drove through a lot of rain to get here, but just based on the parking situation, it seems like it's going to be less crowded today. We're a little unsure just because of reservations whether it will be less crowded, but in the past, rain has always meant less crowds. Yeah. So we're going to see if that's changed with the reservation system.
I speculate it'll be less crowded this morning because, it was pouring this morning, and if people saw that, they probably didn't want to come out yet. But I do anticipate by like 4 o'clock today, 5 o'clock, once people are off of work and stuff, being a Friday night, I anticipate a lot of locals coming out by that point.
I guess we'll see. Over here in downtown Disney area, they've replaced the Cruella de Vil car with a Muppets Haunted Mansion display. Gonzo the Great, here rests Pepe, the King Prawn. There's Kermit the Frog. The Disneyland line is sticking all the way back here at the moment, and if we take a look in here, it is 7:45. They should be letting people into the park already. The lines, even for DCA, are backed up quite a bit. It is definitely sprinkling at this point. I haven't got the umbrella out yet, but clearly plenty of people have, as you can see ahead. All right, well, we are in here now, and I did have to open up the umbrella, which is actually making it kind of a bit of a difficulty filming. But we'll see how things go today. It is just dreary in general. It's not too busy, but it's still busier than I wanted it to be for rain purposes. Usually in the past, there's nobody. It's a dead zone when there's rain, but I still see plenty of people up at rope drop. In fact, the rope drop is pretty much all the way back to the fountain, which is kind of frustrating, but that's okay. About 75% of the rope droppers are going to head down to Radiator Springs Racers. The other 25% of us are going this way. Looks like the lake is drained as they're preparing to get ready for World of Color again. We hope.
Yeah, that's sad. There's no lake.
All right, first ride of the morning. Toy Story Midway Mania. Not my best game, unfortunately. James did 57,000. You got the Bluebird. Time for the moment of truth. It was me. Yes, it was me. I could have been best this hour if I'd have done my normal. Looks like Incredicoaster up there is just testing. There's nobody on it. It's still kind of wet here. But we're going to come over here to Mickey's Death Wheel. I know that's not what it's called. It's called Pixar Pal Around. But let's call it Mickey's Death Wheel instead. Oh, here we go. I guess we're going swinging. Oh, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I don't know if this is a good idea. Okay, here we go. Never done this before. Step right up. Whoa, it's already moving. was interesting, to say the least. I had a blast. Amy did not. So take it for what you will. First time doing that, I thought it was exciting. They go around once while loading, and then they go around once like for actual. And then after that, you get off. So it is twice around, but really only once while it's in full motion. So not too bad, in my opinion. Now I'm going to ride in Credit Coaster with James. He noticed while we were riding Silly Symphony Swings that there were people on it. Of course, everybody else seemed to notice too because it's full now. Well, apologies for riding rides that you couldn't ride with us. Both the Silly Symphony Swings and Credit Coaster, and Amy probably could have filmed while she was riding the Critter Carousel, but she doesn't often do the filming, so no rides for a little while, just us saying, hey, we're going to ride something, and then bam, we're not. But I don't know what we're doing right now. How close is our boarding group? We have a boarding group for web slingers. So
it's another hour.
Another hour. Well, then why don't we go do Soarin'? Another ride that you can't watch. There's a few brave souls going on Grizzly River Run. It's like 65 degrees outside and rainy. There's absolutely nobody in that vehicle. Nobody in that vehicle. So those folks behind the tree there really are the brave souls. The big grizzly bear here, though, has a Mickey trick-or-treat bucket. How cool is that?
I want that big of a bucket.
Aw, that one was empty. This is Benjamin's first time on Soarin'. All new ride for him. This is also our first time standbying Soarin', I think, ever. I don't ever recall coming down into this line before. Well, one benefit of getting stuck on the standby line is I can actually observe and enjoy the standby queue in here. There's like pictures and names to read.
Hello and welcome to Soarin'. My name is Patrick and I'll be your chief flight attendant today. We'll begin boarding in a few minutes, but first I'd like to acquaint you with some important safety information.
Conducting our final systems
Benji's
check.
first
Please stow all
time.
carry-on items in the underseat
He's a
compartment.
little nervous.
For your safety, remain seated with your seatbelt fastened during your flight.
Over here getting popcorn now that we're out of Soarin'. We have a Magic Key popcorn bucket that allows us $1.50 refills. So I'm assuming that this is a participating location. Their roasty toasty here is an airplane propeller. I see blue skies! Blue skies ahead! No, you probably couldn't hear Amy because I've got a microphone on. But she said we didn't even think we'd see blue skies today, which is absolutely true. I really only experienced rain like while we were going through the ticket styles, and I've put my umbrella away pretty much since then, so it's not been bad today. The crowd levels aren't any less, though, for the rain. That's something that I've noticed, and that's really what we wanted to see. Is the rain going to mean less crowds like it used to? People would just stay home. But now with the reservation system, you're penalized if you don't come.
Well, and then people, if they, if it's like us where you're not getting reservations as often as you want because they're booking out.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, I have a reservation today. I'm going.
You have to go because the next available reservation on a weekend might not be for 6 weeks or something like that.
No, they did open a bunch.
They did recently. I grabbed one October 31st. When they opened up a whole bunch of reservations. Now we're coming into Cars Land because we have some snacks. Now the snacks are going to be on a separate video. So you're going to have to keep an eye out for that. Hit that like and subscribe button if you would like to see our snack video. Well, now we're going to go ride Spider-Man Web Slingers because we got boarding groups this morning here in Avengers Campus. The line actually looks pretty busy today. It's all the way over here on this side. Last couple times we've ridden it, that side has been open, so we're gonna be a little while. That was James giving us a lesson in how to shoot for Spider-Man web slingers. Go choo choo choo.
And I think you have to say that while you're doing it,
You have to go choo 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 choo.
Pew, pew.
And now our project lead, the brilliant Peter Parker.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter Parker. Check it out. They have this really cool self-replicating feature.
Because
This is awesome.
So Amy just got done saying that she had an exceptionally good time on web slingers
I
today.
beat him. And if you don't know, he creams me on all video games, everything, all rides, pretty much everything. So the fact that I beat him, I told him I'm not letting him like forget this.
She's gonna be gloating about this all day. All day. Now that we're done with Spider-Man, we actually left. We're coming over here to Corndog Castle for lunch. I'm getting a pepper jack cheese stick. You can check out that item in our food vlog because I'm getting all these seasonal items that are here for the Halloween time. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and look for that video whenever it lands. But that's where we're going, Corndog Castle. Well, we just did something really interesting. We actually just nailed Rise of the Resistance Fast Passes, or boarding groups. So we got Spider-Man Web Slingers at 7 a.m. We got Rise of the Resistance at 12 p.m. I didn't even know that you could get both in a single day.
It is only if you do one at the 7 a.m. and you have already checked in and ridden that ride before the 12 o'clock drop. So
yeah.
if you do check in at 7 and you get one, but that, from what I've heard, if that ride
If it's at like 1
is
p.m.
at like 1 p.m., you cannot do the 12 o'clock one.
Okay.
But if you're lucky and you get an early boarding group,
I guess
you
that
can
makes
then
us
try-
lucky today.
You can try again for the other one, for the other part, and you can get it.
Well,
So,
I am really, really excited about that, and especially since we tried twice to ride Rise of the Resistance last time, and it didn't work. So maybe today will be our day.
yeah.
Now it's time for Benjamin's favorite ride in DCA. A bit of a line here at Ariels today, but I can't complain because the sun came out. We didn't think we were going to see the sun at all today. Blue skies, sunshine, no complaints from us on this beautiful DCA day.
The story began when Ariel fell head over fins in love.
You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
And you don't know why you're dying to try and wanna kiss the girl.
Sometimes I get a little confounded and confabulated, but
Ariels is Benjamin's absolute favorite ride. And it was a fun one. It is. It's always nice and relaxing. A good early afternoon ride. Hey, Amy, you gonna go on Mickey's Death Wheel again?
No.
All right, well, now we're gonna go into the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail area because we haven't been able to come here in quite some time. It's been closed for a while. At least the last time we were here, I think it was closed, but now it's open. We'll be unavailable after dusk tonight because of rambunctious bear activity. We're gonna start off the challenge trail by heading this direction. There's loads of stuff to do in here. But we want to come through the big giant tree here. Ooh, there was an owl hooting back in there. They have a flying fox over here. Here he comes. Whoa! Way to go, James. Way to go, Benji. Waterfall. I love my waterfalls. All right, we're gonna go across the ropes now. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. This is really dangerous when you're wearing flip-flops, but not so bad when you're wearing tennis shoes. It's like, where'd James go? James is all the way down there already.
Get all the way down there already. He's like running through this stuff like it's no big deal. I don't know.
Oh, you're no fun. Can't go on a bouncy bridge without bouncing. All right, there's James. And there's Benjamin. Mommy's coming down? Mommy came down with the panda. Okay. Looks like Benjamin's coming down the left one. Let's see which one. Whoop. Oh, James won. And there's Benjamin. Well, the best thing about the challenge trail is the kids go up the slide, they come down the slide, they go up again, and they do it all over again. And it just really wears their energy out. Yes, he wants to do it again. We're going to go into Cliffhanger, Traverse Rock Climb. There you go. All right, you just go left to right. There's no up and down climbing here. You're almost there. Now you got the hardest part right here. All right, all done. Well, it's almost 1 o'clock now, and we are actually going to be heading over to Disneyland, hopping for the very first time. Woohoo! I kind of hopped like when we were here 2 weeks ago or whatever. I just briefly went into Disneyland to get a popcorn bucket, but we're actually going to hop. Our first time hopping since before the pandemic, so I'm excited.
James was super excited because I told him I got a Rise boarding group, and he's like, but that's in the other park.
We came over to ride The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. It's a 25-minute wait. And that was like one of the shortest waits here at Disneyland today. Here we go. You ready?
Yes. The back one is going to stop there.
Oh, we'll see.
One blustery day in the hungry neighborhood, a little bear named Winnie the Pooh set off in search of honey.
It's your birthday. It's time for your party, Pooh. Hooray! Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
I did it! We did it at the top.
Well, that ride was appropriate for today. I mean, it only rained for like 5 minutes since we've been here, but the rain came down.
The rain on the way up here, though.
It really came down on the ride up.
It's weird. It's October. Like, I even told my mom, I'm like, I'm bored. It's like the second big storm we've had.
We don't get rain until
We
January.
do not get rain in October. It is
Nope.
weird.
It was very odd. We're over in Tomorrowland now. It's pretty crowded over here, too. Not quite sure what we're going to do, but this is one of the least crowded areas of the park at the moment. So probably wait for Astro Blasters or go over to Autopia or something. 20-minute wait for Star Tours is not bad. I might actually consider going over there.
Security would like to
Star Tours it is. That's what we decided to do. Today's our first day with the ability to hop, and it's going to be a little odd because we were over here, we rode 2 rides. Now we're going to hop back over to DCA because it looks like Rise of the Resistance broke. Surprise, surprise. So for the last hour and a half, it hasn't been counting down, which means that we still have 2.5 hours with it being 4 o'clock right now. And that puts us at 6:30. And we usually leave around 7. And that's if like Rise of the Resistance opens up right now. So we're going to go back over to DCA. We're going to eat some more food. Most of that's going to be in a different video, but we are going to go back over to DCA, probably ride some rides over there too. But that's what we're doing, just to let you know. Bye-bye, winky blinky. We'll be back. There's a lot of people lining up over here. I think that Spidey's about to fly or something, based on how many people are just camped right here.
Hey everyone, it's good to see you. Hi, welcome to Avengers Campus. Watch this. I'm okay. The roof broke my fall. And some bones, maybe. Okay, that stung a bit.
Well, that's the first time since the opening of Avengers Campus that I've actually seen Spidey fly, and this is like my 3rd or 4th time in DCA. I've just always missed it before, so that was pretty neat. Lots of people gathering. I mean, it's not like super exciting, but if you happen across it, definitely worth stopping for 5 minutes just to see what happens. Pretty neat. We saw that Luigi's Rollickin' Roadsters was a 5-minute wait, so we came over here to do it because I guess it had been broken down earlier and it must have just reopened. Well, it broke again after we waited 15 minutes because it wasn't 5. The line was probably up to about a 25-minute wait already by the time we got over here, and it's broke again. Not getting to ride it. Well, we're sort of striking out on the rides here towards the end of the day. We did a lot of rides at the beginning of the day, and then we hopped over and we rode 3 rides in Disneyland, hopped back to DCA, and all we've done is eat food. So for you folks who are just watching the vlog, you're missing a lot of this because we're eating a lot of food. We're gonna eat one more item, and again, that's gonna be on a different video. Then we're gonna hop back over to Disneyland because our Rise of the Resistance boarding group should be ready, and then everything else should be good for you guys from there, because I think this is gonna be our last specialty food item. But I do apologize that it kind of seems like we're just walking around, because we are, in a sense. And that's because just a lot of the waits have been crazy sky high today. Most of the big rides are north of 70 to 80 minutes, and you know, we're just not waiting that. Our general rule is we don't wait any longer than 25 minutes for a ride. Hardly ever. And we're back at Disneyland again. Once again, saying, hi, Winky Blinky. Good to see you. All right, it is time for Rise of the Resistance now. So excited. It is about 6:15 p.m., so 6 hours and 15 minutes from the time that we got the boarding group at noon, and I think we rode Spider-Man Web Slingers at like 10:30. So between the two, like 8 hours between the two boarding groups. Wow, the line is all the way out here. What in the world is going on? That's gonna take forever. Like, the line is lining up even just to scan your entry code. I have never seen it like this. Ever have I seen Rise of the Resistance this bad for a line. What in the world? These are all people who haven't even scanned their entry code yet. Behold the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of the water. Woo!
Deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transform.
As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you.
It's been a while since I've been at Disneyland in the dark. It's actually really enjoyable. I've been in Downtown Disney in the dark. I've been in the Esplanade in the dark. But I actually haven't come into the parks. See all the nice lights. We're in the New Orleans Square area at the moment. Cafe Orleans right over there. Here's Pirates of the Caribbean for you. Looks like Indiana Jones. It says 50 minutes for Indiana Jones. Maybe it's closed, I'm not exactly sure, but didn't seem to be anybody going down that way. Loads of people over here though. Super congested. It's about 7:30 in the evening on a Friday. Jungle Cruise over there off to our right. I can never tell how long that line is because I don't even know where they have the wait time listed, but I see people up in the top area up there. Tropical Hideaway over there looks really, really awesome at night with all the tiki torches going, and I love Polynesian sort of theming, so I'm right at home with that anyway, but the tiki torches just make it so much better. Before we leave, we had to come over and get a nice view of the castle. I think it's decked out a little better at Christmas time, so when we come a month from now, there'll be like little ice crystals all over it, and that'll be fun. I also couldn't finish out this vlog without walking down Main Street in the dark. Oh man, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Lights are just so pretty. The air is nice and crisp right now. It's probably a cool 65 if I had to guess. Definitely feels like fall. Well, that is it for our time here at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure. It started off in the rain, but quickly didn't go that way for very long, so that was pretty great. We had an awesome time riding rides. Got to ride Rise of the Resistance there at the end. First time in the dark, and first time at Disneyland in the dark for quite a while. It is awesome. If you want to see more videos of Disneyland and Disney California Adventure and other Southern California theme parks and attractions, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We go all over to SeaWorld, Legoland, and the like. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time.